Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. So today we're doing day 9, look 9 of the 12 days of Christmas, and I thought I would use the Too Faced chocolate bar. Sorry, let's start again. The Too Faced chocolate gold chocolate bar. Right, so normally I would definitely be drawn to this one, and it is like a Christmas traditional look, but I haven't used this silver in a really long time, and I thought about kind of going in with this shade as well. So I thought maybe that one in the inner portion and outer portion, and then that one in the middle. So yeah, let's kind of get into it and see what we can do. So this look's going up a little bit later, it's a day later. I should have done this look yesterday really. But I did the 5 colour collab with the women that I do the 5 colour collab with every month on the 20th, so that went up obviously first. So I'm just going in with Rolling in Dough, which is a little bit darker than I would like for my base shade, but it's not that much. The one in the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette is a lot lighter. Right, and then we're going to get this Real Techniques brush I like to use. Okay, so there isn't too many transition shades or matte shades, should we say. So all we've got in here is So Bougie, which I always tend to use. We've got Cocoa Truffle, which I always use on the outer V. I've not really used Decadent. I don't know if I'm going to go in and make it a little bit smokier. But there are only 4 matte shades, the rest are shimmers. I don't actually mind this because they're kind of like foiled shimmers. So yeah, let's go in with So Bougie. You can see I use it a lot. I've made a real dent there. And I've not even used this palette a lot. I love Too Faced shadows, they blend out so well. I love the smell of this palette. Because I'm so close to it, I'm just getting a big waft of chocolate. I'm just going to zoom in a bit. Right, so I'm only going to put a slight bit of colour on, just because we're building it up. Sorry about the washing machine, guys. My mum got some of those face masks like I got, the Christmas ones, and I'm washing them for her. Because if I left it to her, she just wouldn't wash them, she'd wear them, and obviously with COVID I don't want her to put anything on that other people have touched without me washing them first. She even admitted it. She said, well, I would just wear them, and I'm like, no mum, no, let me wash them for you. Right, now we're going in with Cocoa Truffle. We're going to start off with the outer V and blend it through the crease a little bit. Probably just taking it about halfway. Okay, so now then we're going to go in with this lovely, what's it called, Dripping Diamond shade. And I don't think you would need to split your brush, but I'm going to do that anyway. I'm not going to put that black on. I might do another look with this palette if I've got time. I'm just going to kind of blend the silver into the brown and then leave quite a big gap there for that pink shade. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so that's that. Let's spritz the brush. So we're using the usual collection dewy setting spray. I don't know if I'm noticing that it's making my makeup look any dewier. But I do like it. I like the nozzle and things on it. So what do you guys think about this palette? Have you got it? Let me know your comments down below. I did a look recently with Lisa from Banning, Panning and Beyond. I'm gonna put this somewhere in the video. I don't know where yet, but yeah, I'd love for you to go and check it out if you've not already checked it out. I really enjoyed collabing with her on that. Right, so now then, I'm just going to wipe the brush off and I'm going to go in with this pink. So this pink is very, very rough. I'm going to show you. And it's not that pigmented. So I'm hoping by spraying it, that's just one swatch, I'm hoping by spraying it we can get it more pigmented. It's not like the rest of the shades in the palette. The rest of the shades in the palette are more foiled. I'd say this is just more of a shimmer. It's not my favourite shade in the palette, guys. And normally I wouldn't do a look like this because I shy away from pink, but I wanted it to be relatively Christmassy, and I believe like silver and pink are nice Christmas colours. I was looking at the baubles on my mum's Christmas tree yesterday and I saw that she had silver and pink ones, and this is my inspiration behind it. Right, so this is what we're getting when we've not spritzed the brush with this pink shade. I would say it's more a fuchsia or a magenta. I was going to say a magenta shade. Oh, something just got in my mouth. And it's not terrible, guys. Is that completely gross of me to say? I've swallowed some makeup and it's not terrible. I wouldn't advise you to taste it. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too shabby as some people might say. I wish people would leave me alone. If it's not the iPad going, it's my phone. If it's not my phone, it's the washing machine. Right, I'm going to spray it. Same setting spray. And just put loads on. I'm not really noticing the build up being any better. And I've got that song in my head, guys. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. I feel like it looks really, really pretty. I would say that putting setting spray on the brush with this, what shade is it? New Money shade here, doesn't necessarily give it more pigmentation. So what I'm going to do now, I feel like doing something different. I've got like a Stila palette. I feel like using that in the inner corner and making it even more Christmassy. Right, so I got this palette recently. Let's just zoom out a sec. I got this palette recently. It is the Little White Lies Heavenly Highlighting Palette, and to me it's more eyeshadow toppers than actual highlighter. You get 3 beautiful shades in. So you get Pink Wink Wink, Yellow Tails and Silver Tongue. Part of me wants to go on with Silver Tongue. Let's see. They're really, really sheer. I have tested them out on my hand. They are really, really sheer. So I'm just gonna try and go in with as much as this as I can, just on the brush there, just on the inner portion of the eye. What's the right silver as well? Maybe go in a little bit on top. And then there's one called Pink Wing Wing, which is this first one here. I might try putting that over the pink shade, just seeing how much it changes the shade that we've got on it already. Like I said, they're really sheer, so I can't imagine it'll change it too much. But let's go in with a finger. Can you see? You can barely see it on the finger. They just feel like balms, if I'm being honest. It is putting glitter on them though, so I'll be here for a while yet, just building it up until I've got the desired pigmentation. It's looking nice. Right, so let's try and go in with this silver tongue shade again. This is going to be hard. It would be easier if I just had one shade across the lid, which is, I thought about doing that, but I wanted like 2 shades like this, and they are looking a lot nicer and a lot more pigmented with this, and it is good that I've got this in the collection because I don't have anything like this. Pat McGrath does something similar like this, and I really want to try that formula as well. But yeah, I don't think I'll be using these as highlighters. I feel like they're too sheer and too glittery, so I'm going to probably put this in my eyeshadow palette drawer as glitter toppers. I will show you the overall look once I put lipstick and mascara and eyeliner on. Right, so I don't know where the eyeliner's gone. Story of my life. Doesn't help how it's gone really small. So I'm just going to put the Primark 3D Lash Effect on. I'll use the Stila mirror. What I have realised though, by putting that Pink Wink Wink highlighter on from here, it's not made my pink eyeshadow from the Too Faced palette as pigmented, but I do like the way it looks, so I'm just going to try and blend out the shadows, which have got a bit of glitter at the top of my eyelid. Story of my life. Oh yeah, I need to go in now with rolling dough just on the brow bone. I forgot what to do for a minute. Right, and now I'm going to get a lipstick. I'm not too sure what to wear, but let's go and have a look. Right, so it might not go, but Lisa from Banning, Panning and Beyond recently sent me this Posh Spice one. It's cooler toned, and I'm wearing cooler toned eyeshadow, so hopefully it will look nice. So it's the Jeffree Star Posh Spice, so I thought I would use that. Yeah, let's have a look and see what this looks like. I was really surprised when she sent it to me. I've just done a video, I'll leave it here so you can go and check it out if you've not already seen it. I think it actually looks really nice with this look. So this is what the final look looks like. I really like it. I like I like all the shades that I used from. In fact, I haven't actually put a lash line shade down, so let me do that. I think I'm just going to use Cocoa Truffle, this one here. Yes, so I really like this look. It looks absolutely beautiful. I feel like the Steeler toppers that I used, these Steeler toppers that I used have kind of made the look even more Christmassy than it looked already. So yeah, I really liked all of the shades that I used. So again, I'll just tell you what I've used. Obviously I've used Rolling in Dough to set my eye base. Then I used So Bougie, just all over the crease. I used Cocoa Truffle in the outer V and through the crease a little bit as well. Then I used Dripping Diamonds on the inner portion and outer portion of the eye. And then finally I used New Money in the centre of the eyelid. I don't feel like New Money is a good eyeshadow. I feel like mine, you can see it, mine has got kind of lumps and bumps on it, and it's not because it's old, it's always been that way. I just feel like it's different formula to the rest of the eyeshadows in the palette, but reds and pinks and darker colours are harder to make, or so I believe. Is green like that? No, green's not as bad. Green's quite pigmented, but it is starting to get kind of the lumps and bumps, but you can tell that they're not the same formula as the rest of the eyeshadows in the palette. It's just not as creamy, it's not as pigmented, not as metallic. So the green and the pink are exactly the same, and probably the purple as well. I don't mind it because I can build it up with spray normally, but this pink here, you can't build up much with setting spray. So I just thought I would let you know on that, just in case you're thinking about this palette and you're thinking about maybe buying it for yourself. I have had this one at this point a couple of years, so it is on the older side, but like I said, the eyeshadows have always been that way. I have used it quite a bit. It's not like it's getting older and the eyeshadow performance is not as good as it once was, because it's always been that way. So I just thought I would give you some information on those particular eyeshadows. Whereas this is concerned, is, would I say it's worth your money? Probably not, unless you want some kind of sheer bomb like kind of toppers. Like if I was to put this on my face now, it would be a glitter mess. Let me show you what I mean. Let's just test it out. I'm not going anywhere apart from Sunday dinner to my mum's, so I don't mind actually testing it out and showing you what it looks like on the face, considering that these were made for the face and not the eyes. Right, so I think this Yellow Tails is the most pigmented. I do have the cream eyeshadow in this as well, but I'm not going to use this today because I've already used it. So it's either one of these two. I think I've got a more pinky toned. Yeah, I've got a more pinky toned highlighter on today, so we'll go in with this one, which literally has no pigmentation, just glitter. I mean, they don't look awful, but if you don't like glitter as a highlighter, then obviously you're not going to enjoy it. I mean, it looks good for a Christmas look. Can you see it? I don't know how much the camera will pick it up, but it does look good for that. But for me personally, I don't like glitter in my highlighters. A little bit of glitter I don't mind, but I don't like it because it shows up all the texture, and here you can just see loads of glitter now, and I just prefer that on the eyes. So I'm going to keep it for the eyes. So if you want like glitter toppers, I would definitely say this is worth the money because you're getting to try free. It was £22, I believe. Or was this more? This could have been, I know like the Heavenly Hues Kitten Highlighter was 22. This might have been a little bit more, 26 or £27. It's the same formula, it's that like putty formula that has the Heavenly Hues Kitten. So it's the same formula as the Heavenly Hues Kitten Highlighter. The formula itself I'm not a fan of. I don't mind the one in the kitten highlighter, it's a lot thicker, you can see it a lot more. You have to go in a few times to actually see this. What I would be interested in is doing like just a one shadow look and just putting one of these shades all over the top just to see how that looks, and I'll give you my feedback on that. But overall I wouldn't encourage you to buy this as a highlighter palette. An eyeshadow topper palette, yeah, I think it's worth the money, especially if you don't have those kind of shades in your collection. If you don't mind glitter as a highlighter and like kind of that wet balmy feel that comes, like normally you get them in sticks, don't you? You normally get the Becca one comes in a stick, the Ciate one comes in a stick, and it just feels like your cheeks are wet and that there's nothing there. These feel like that, but then you've got glitter as well with it. So I'm going to come forward and show you again the overall look. So yeah, it's fully zoomed out. So this is what we're looking like. I don't know if you can see the actual glitter here and here now. It seems a little bit more reflective on that side, but that's just kind of where the light hits me more here than on that side. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. It really does mean a lot that you've been watching this 12 days of Christmas. I've never ever done this before on the channel. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do it again next year. It just depends how many views it gets. I mean, I don't make videos to get the views, but obviously if it's getting not very many views, then that kind of tells me that that's not something that you want for the channel, and I want to put out videos that you want to see. If you can think of any that you would like to say, I would love to know what you like to watch. So guys, this concludes the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate your time and support on the channel. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. Click that notifications bell, it would make my year. Please like, share and comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.